We've made a time capsule of our lives through toys, through RCs. And none of this has been intentional. I never thought we'd hit 500K. I've never wanted to hit 500K. But it's awesome that we have. And I'll never be able to say thank you enough to everybody that's got us here.
We've gotten 750 subscribers.
Oh yeah.
We didn't think we'd even hit 10,000 subscribers, but we passed 11,000. We got 2 million views.
We just hit 100,000 subscribers! Hey everyone, I'm Nate.
And I'm Abby.
We're the RC Sailors, and
And
we just hit 500,000.
Wait!
500,000 subscribers! I never expected to be at this moment. That's not why we made this channel at all, ever. It blows my mind. And it's crazy because 400K just happened, and here we are at 500K a month later.
You guys have encouraged us so much throughout the years. We are 10 years and 10 months into the making of this channel.
Right.
And if it wasn't for you guys constantly encouraging us, leaving us positive comments, this would have never been possible.
That's right.
We started our channel October 18th, 2012, you guys, and we were babies. Check
We're
this out.
just kids.
Here at the RC Sailors, we got a remote-controlled quadcopter. Yeah, quadcopter. And we have a lot of plans for this. Big dreams, big hopes.
So when we decided to start a YouTube channel, we had to pick a name.
It seemed pretty simple to me. I don't know. It's just our last name is Sailor.
And we weren't even married at the time, but we were engaged. So we picked the last name, Sailor, because I was taking his name.
And RC.
Took
It's
his
just
name.
easy. And I've probably explained
A
this
million times.
10,000 times probably through the years.
But the amount of people that have no idea.
I didn't know that was your last name. Yeah. That's...
Please don't stalk us.
Hey everyone, I'm Nate.
And I'm Abby.
We are the RC Sailors.
Look at that.
That is a good looking quadcopter.
A lot of people ask us, why did you start your channel? What was the motivation? And it was just because we were bored, honestly. And,
We were bored, had no money.
Super poor.
And so we were looking for something to do together.
I should just wait, right?
The cricket. The cricket is just now part of the RC Sailor family.
We've had it happen in other videos, but I can't believe it's happening in the 500K video. And I had a Hoyt compound bow, and I sold that bow for like 300 bucks, which I paid way more for it.
And he decided he wanted to get back into RC planes, which was his hobby growing up. But he was like, Abby, so you can learn to fly, let's start with trucks so you can learn orientation and driving toward yourself. So in our mission to find what should we buy, of course, 10 years ago, we went on YouTube.
Yeah, everything was boring. Everyone was just reading.
The instruction manual. What we wanted to see was, are you having fun with it?
But no one was doing that. So we thought, oh, let's just break the internet and show adults playing with toys.
And now we see so many more people making fun content that's not focused on the stats.
Right.
That's not super serious. And it's just so cool to have been a part of that shift.
Yeah. No, we're not. Okay, we can do this.
I think it's important that we pay homage to
Iron
the
track spathers.
We did like 15 videos with these suckers.
Maybe more. It's all we had, and we were having fun with them. And we were like, we turned these bashers into crawlers at times too. We would take them out on like hiking paths and do little adventures with them.
And it just goes to show you that you can start a channel with what you have in front of you.
That's right.
That's all we had were those two vehicles and a little point and shoot digital camera that had a video mode.
And we realized we were having so much fun with those Iron Track Spathers and the 15 or 20 videos we made that for Christmas, which was 4 months later, we decided we're gonna really get into this. And so I got you an Arma Raider and an HPI Wheelie King.
And I got you an Axial Wraith.
And another family member got me a Storm Drone, which was like one of the world's first drones. Had horrible luck with that thing, but and we took it to the next level, and it was because of the timing with Christmas and getting the new things. Now we had 4 times the amount of stuff we could make videos with. And so it just kind of slowly snowballed there.
And then companies started to notice us. It really went from there.
There is the Sensei
Fly Zone
TXR. This is a transmitter ready version.
Let's talk about the cringe kiss.
People used to think we were siblings. Why kissing your sister?
We got rid of that, you guys. You're welcome.
It took like a year though. Our intro used to have this, like we thought we were cool. We'd pan up and like look how cool we are.
We made the cool intro. The
And
cool
then-
intro was awesome.
And then we kissed. Great video.
Why did we think that was a good idea?
I don't know. I don't know why I ever thought any of it was a good idea. Why did I at one point not have a mustache, but I had a beard? For me, it just doesn't work.
The amount of people that gave you a hard time during your facial hair transition.
Oh, it's still not good. It's still very patchy. See, because now you can see we're going.
That's
Give it
the
juice.
ground.
Go. You are really... Oh, that was a bad thread.
I don't know where I am.
Alright, just missed it, but that's okay. I just want you to stay off the ground. Just for my heart. That's the other thing.
I'm so high right now.
That's okay. That's fine. Throttle, throttle. You're coming down way too fast.
Because I'm trying to get
Man.
to the
The hardest milestone was not an actual milestone, but it was, should we even keep making videos? Because we're both working full time. We're making, there's a cricket in here. I want to let everybody know that it took us a year to get 800 subscribers. And so I think when you're talking about numbers and goals and milestones, that's probably the hardest thing to realize is even though we're looking at 500,000 subscribers, and the last 30 days we grew 100,000 subscribers, it took us a whole year to get 800 subs.
And I think 100,000 was way harder to hit. It took us over 5 years to hit 100,000 subscribers.
But that's when you're making the channel about goals and numbers, and for us it never really has been, although we're happy to celebrate that it is now. The hardest thing for me to overcome and accomplish was times and moments of maybe even wanting to quit doing this because it's so hard and time consuming. And when we both worked full-time jobs, it becomes really hard when you're working 80, 90 hours a week and she's working 80, 90 hours a week. And those times that I maybe wanted to quit, which it's been years that I felt that way, she was there to pull me through it. And the times that maybe she felt like quitting, I was there to pull her through that.
Take off. Take off! Hello? Take off. Take off.
Do you miss the hill?
Every day.
Do you
I
really?
miss that hill.
Yeah?
Yeah. Dash Mountain is cool, but I hate filming there.
It's hard to film there because if you lose it up top, one person's got to go to the top. And it is not easy to get up there. You're sweating when you're up there.
It's not fun. You're gonna get ticks and maybe like get charged by a bobcat or something.
It's scary up there by yourself.
Dash Mountain is massive compared to the hill.
Hey, the hill is getting taken over by full-size white vans,
It was.
which
Like,
is scary in its own right. So really they're both at the same level of scariness.
I feel like ever since we moved, I haven't been happy with our bash spot, and it just makes me sad on a daily basis when I think about it. We had so many good moments on that hill.
Yeah. But you know what? We've had amazing videos done at Bash Mountain too. It's just different.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if I'm going to get the flip off of it, but it is really cool, huh?
Yeah.
No, I'm just hitting the brakes in the air because I don't want to.
Do you miss our old airfield.
Parts of it, just parts. But yes, I think the best thing about that airfield, ironically, was Death Valley.
Yeah.
Because if you mess up, it goes in Death Valley.
Do you remember when you took your weed eater down all the way down, and I was flying the drone and got that drone shot?
Yeah.
That probably took hours for you to get down there.
Just a weed eater pad. You know, Death Valley and that airfield, it was a small-ish space, and there's no way I could fly some of the stuff that I'm flying now at that airfield. You know, we had buildings and air conditioners kind of encroaching on the space, and I don't know that I could have progressed there as much as I have progressed here with my flying ability.
Let's talk about your smoke obsession.
I like smoke bombs a lot. I'll strap a smoke bomb to anything. You know what we haven't done? We haven't put one on a boat yet.
Oh my god. Coming soon to a fire department near you.
Oh, I hope not.
Do it.
And that is my first smoke ever.
First smoke ever. The biggest question is, how many times have you mentioned, "Oh, Abby"?
Oh, Abby! Oh, Abby. Oh, Abby. This is not, This is not, Oh, Abby! Oh, Abby!
Can you believe that, like, the first 100,000 or so, we built this channel basically on drones?
Well, yeah, it's wild, and I miss them sometimes, but they got so frustrating that I actually made a video that we said, we're done with drones.
And we got made fun of for it.
Yeah, everything we do. But yeah, those drones, and letting Popeye chase the mini drones, and flying these drones, and having a drone fly away, and
doing the hand gesture drone inside, almost getting our limbs chopped off, not really, by indoor mini drones.
You remember those little construction vehicles we did?
Oh my
gosh. We'd feed Popeye with the construction vehicles. Like I drilled screws into tires so I could have an actual snowplow outside.
And you guys are the reason Boat Week exists.
Boat Week.
Do you remember doing those feeder boats? We'd put the bread in it and it'd just go boom.
I don't think I actually knew what I was doing with those either. You're supposed to chum the water with
TheRcSaylors. We know nothing.
That's okay. We know how to have fun. Yeah.
We do know how to have fun.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
It's gone. He's waving.
He's gone.
Popeye's still looking for it.
Poor little guy. There's no secret sauce. People ask us that all the time. How do you do what you do, get the views that you do, or whatever? I don't know. I have no idea why we get the views that we do or subscribers that we do. It's not, and there's the cricket. It's because of the cricket. It's because of the imperfections. Mm-hmm. It's real and it's life, and we are not afraid to show it. Everybody else is afraid, and they hide that stuff. But they make fun of us and call us idiots for showing it. But that's life. And just for the ability to show you guys that life happens. Yeah. And it's okay if you make mistakes. Or you crash a plane. Or you drive a truck off a cliff. Or smash a plane into a drone. It's okay. Yeah, and it's funny because even those guys that are claiming that stuff doesn't happen, it does happen. They just don't show it. It happens to everybody. I could probably take care of this cricket. I've tried 3 times, okay? But it's in here, and it's just part of this video. Every other channel, if they get 500K, they're gonna not film it until the cricket's taken care of. This is just, it's just life. And so we share these moments with you guys. Thank you, cricket. You should have put it down the first time. Should have. A lot can happen from 500K to 1 million. Sure. And I think one of the things I'm looking forward to the most is seeing our kids get better with this hobby. Yeah. And maybe even getting more involved. Maybe not on the channel, but in our personal life, more involved with the hobby. I think the thing I look forward to most for the future in our channel is just the fact that I've latched onto aviation so hard in the last 2 or 3 years. It's sparked a whole new passion. I love all RC, but the aviation aspect has just really taken off. And I just have a feeling in my core and in my heart and everything about me that I truly believe we're going to take it to the next level. And I really look forward to that, because there's a lot of different paths for next level aviation. But yeah, I'm just excited. I'm really excited to see where this all goes. Well, I had a bounce, but you know what? That's not bad. Oh my goodness.
Slow down.
Oh my goodness.
My favorite moment, and I guess it resonated with a ton of you guys, was when I flew the Viper 6S. When I landed that sucker, I was so happy, and then as I tried to end the video, I got so emotional because I'd kept myself from doing something that cool for so long, and I was just so overwhelmed and happy and thankful for you guys for pushing me to do it.
I'm so proud of you. Like, so proud of you.
I can literally feel my heart beating out of my chest.
What a huge accomplishment. You flew from start to finish. Honestly, I've
been dreading this moment. But now I'm super happy.
Yeah.
But like, I've been dreading the build up. You know, we psych ourselves out all the time, and we build up this huge fear or nerves, and it keeps us from doing things all the time. It keeps me from doing things. My anxiety, whew, gets the best of me all the time.
No. I knew you'd be happy. Those are happy tears, guys. A year ago, I got to fly multi-$1,000 airplanes, and that really motivated me again to really take initiative to learn to fly more and push myself to be better. That's got to be one of my biggest and most memorable moments, because someone had a lot of faith in me to let me fly something that cost so much. It's really cool because we both had a similar memorable moment of just allowing ourselves to push past a little further than our comfort zone, and when we did, it hit so hard that it became an unforgettable moment of just pure happiness.
And that's just a huge life lesson that we have had to constantly remind ourselves of throughout the last 10 to 11 years. You're never going to be ready to do anything in your life. So you just have to take the leap.
She's right.
What are you worried about? It's better than my landing.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Really nice.
One of my favorite moments on our channel was when we opened our 100K play button.
Oh, yeah.
When we opened that, we both, and maybe it didn't come across very well on camera, but we both were like, this means more to us than our college degrees.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
I think because we put more hours into it. There's a steeper learning curve. I mean, you go to college and it's just like, memorize this, take this test. Memorize this, take this test. This has not been, this is like, you know, we want to improve ourselves. I want to improve my ability. I want to improve my terminology so I can talk the talk and walk the walk, even though I still can't. And I'm constantly trying to improve myself in something that I truly enjoy. And I think that's why. It's because we like doing it. We have made thousands of videos, and I have thousands of memories of Popeye chasing little drones through our house, and him chasing airplanes taking off at the airfield. And I mean, I think it's when life crosses in with RC that I have favorite moments. I love that we've documented our lives, not even like a lot of our lives, but the big stuff, the kids and the numbers. We've documented it, and it is amazing because this is dumb. I'm not gonna do this.
It's okay. Aww. We've worked really hard at this.
Give me a second.
This channel is everything to us, you guys. Not more than our kids, but it means the world to us. It's our first baby that we ever really put 1,000% of our effort into together.
You know, our kids can someday
Listen to the cricket.
Stupid.
It's not stupid.
Someday our kids can watch these videos. It's a time capsule of our life. That's what this has been. We've made a time capsule of our lives through toys, through RCs. And none of this has been intentional. I never thought we'd hit 500K. I've never wanted to hit 500K. But it's awesome that we have. And I'll never be able to say thank you enough. So Abby had a positive pregnancy test. Ended fairly abruptly just a few days ago with very sad news of miscarriage. We kind of nicknamed this little one Baby Peppercorn just because really small. It's been pretty sad. But even with that, we're still faithful to God, and I know that His plan is true, and sometimes we question the sad and the bad in our lives and wonder why that would happen, but God has a plan for it all.
Well, after 2.5 years of infertility after our first child, Amelia, and 1 miscarriage, we are expecting.
Yeah.
I didn't think I could hide it much longer.
I'll never be able to say thank you enough to everybody that's got us here. Whether it's a company, an employee at a company that, you know, had a little faith and wanted to reach out and work with us and give us a chance to try something new, or if it's a Patreon supporter that gives us their hard-earned money that they work for, and they support our channel, or you just tune in and you watch. I never thought we'd be here. That's not why we did this, but
You all have given us just such an amazing life.
yeah,
And just the gratitude just can never be returned.
that's right. Yeah, 500K. It's crazy. Let's get to 1 million, because even if we never do, the adventures are going to continue. We're going to keep doing this, and the focus is always going to be fun. No YouTube channel, no person, no nothing could stop us from just having fun. Even to our naysayers, I thank you, because if not for you, I wouldn't be here. So bring it on, because we're ready to just keep the fun rolling, and I seriously look forward to tomorrow and the day after that, and I hope you guys are ready to go along and join the fun with us, because I'm ready for it. And 500K isn't so much a look back at all the fun we've had in the past, but it's almost a window into the future of what else are we going to get into, and I can't wait.
You guys have just humbled us so much throughout the years. The fact that you choose to watch us and the fact that you hit the subscribe button daily blows our mind. We're so humbled, we're so blessed, and we're so thankful for you, but most importantly, we're so thankful to God.
Yeah, that's right. It's gone next level when any time in our lives we've decided to include God, and there's no denying His hand in helping us get to this milestone. I'm glad we opened up that door to God and the discussion of Him in our lives with you guys, because it's really opened up even more doors in our lives. And I don't know how to say thanks any more than making a video like this to say thank you. We thank everybody in every video because we mean it. You mean the world to us. I'm sure it kills audience retention. This is just the part where Nate says thanks. But it's because it's so important. It's everything. If you didn't watch, we wouldn't do this. At least not as often as we do. It is very fun. But it's the motivation and the encouragement from you, because you watch, that we do this. And that's why we hit 500K. It's not because of anything we've done. We're just going through the motions because of your encouragement. And I'm not great at anything that I do. I know that's why people they're not watching me to watch a world-class pilot do some maneuvers that they could only dream of. I don't know why you watch, but I'm so grateful that you do.
Here's to 1 million. And until then, we'll see you in the next video.